to game plan for.
And here's Randall. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Now Edey. Outside Johnson. Back to Edey. Leonard looking around. High arcing shot. And that one's good. Daniels has got 6.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Yeah, what an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
Daniels. And it's good for 2. Give him 8.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
And they're on the run. Johnson. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bane. Back to Randall. Knocked away.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points.
The visiting team, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing mistakes on the other.
Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim, Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal. That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. It's Daniels with a drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Leonard's shot's good.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
On the wing, Daniels. Randall with a steal. Finished off the break.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Daniels. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. He goes up, and Kuminga throws it down.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now here's Daniels. Give him 8. Here's Edey. Good on the shot. Edey's got 6 points.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Now here's Daniels. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Now here's Randall. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Picked by Pirtle. Leonard for 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 10.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Pass to Randall. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Daniels. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
One area of growth for Daniels, in general, he gets to the line more than he did earlier in his career. Very confident now in his offense these days.
Now here's Daniels. He's got 12. It doesn't go for him.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Here's Bane. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
And that is what Daniels is known for, a skilled, tenacious defender.
Here's Leonard. Randall pulls down the board. And here they come. Shot is good by Reeves.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing.
And the basket by Leonard.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Reeves. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop it.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Here's Leonard. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Off target from outside. It's stolen by Daniels. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That just making the most of the possession.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Johnson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Randall, good. Randall's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, terrific transition hustle from Randall. Getting out there and completing the fast break.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Second personal foul.
And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Daniels misses.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
The drive by Daniels. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Daniels doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
Pass to Pirtle. Picked by Pirtle. Now here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Reeves.
Shot is good by Reeves.
3 points.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 19 points.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the 2-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Now here's Randall. Give him 8 points now. From deep, Reeves.
Austin Reeves.
Pure from three-point range. Reeves has got 12 points. Now Daniels. He's got 19. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this is where Pirtle has great value to his team. Offensive rebounding, just hanging around the glass.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Out to Kuminga. From outside the arc. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now.
Wow, Julius Randle. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Daniels.
In the third.
21 points in the game. Leonard finds some space. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league. He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Wallace. Here goes Leonard. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Towns for three. Can't hit that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Daniels. The rebound by Shannon. For the finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Wallace. Down low. And here's Edey. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Wallace misses. In transition, here they come. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Wallace outside. Leonard for three. Can't get it to drop.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out. Quickly getting the ball up court. That was a great lead pass and an easy finish.
Here's Shannon. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Randall. Driving to the basket. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Out to the wing. Here's Edey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Kuminga for three. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Pass to Edey. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Cuts off the pass. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. Gets the three to fall. It's all knotted up.
And that's a great read. Daniels not trying to do it all by himself. He kicks it out for the three.
Randall with the drive. Oh, man!
Look out below.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Leonard outside. Shoots over Kuminga. Controls the rebound and the putback. Edey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Now here's Edey. That gives him the lead.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Reeves. Right side, Kuminga. Pass to Towns. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Desmond.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Daniels. Here's Edey. Covered by Towns. Edey, that's good. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Randall. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Leonard. Here's Daniels. Yes, sir! That one goes!
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Randall with the drive. Towns fires. The three is off. Daniels with it. Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Kuminga. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take.
Big bucket right there by Kuminga, really stepping up.
Reeves brings the double. Edey outside. Now Leonard. The three is in.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Now here's Towns. Outside Reeves. Randall inside. Oh, he jammed it.
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Towns rips down the board to take the lead. And it's good on the lay-ins.
You want Randall with the ball in his hands towards the end of these games. Prime example right there.
Screen by Edey. He fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And here comes the break. Towns.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Here's Daniels. No good from three. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Wallace outside. Daniels outside. Reeves brings the double. Here's Leonard. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Reeves. Towns. And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Thank you for joining.